Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VRX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this may look like several days worth of time right here. It's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these red and green lines are coming from. Talked about these levels of support. And they did not hold, and after they were broken, they really just kind of opened up the floodgates here. And there's some people in the chat room that took advantage of these breaks of supports and did very well from the short side, so congratulations to them. But anyways, let's get this chart updated here. And the first thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning and just get rid of this line here and here. Yes, they still pertain, but from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have a million lines all over the place. And that brings about the first update, though, and this is based off a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So for those of you that did watch yesterday's video, hopefully you remember me talking about 1390, right around that area, give or take a few pennies as support. But now that the price is below it, you would expect this to act as resistance, which, in fact, it's essentially has already acted as it right there. But the interesting thing going into tomorrow is let's give some credit where credit's due. The bulls did have a nice afternoon, and the price did start to bounce. So does this bounce have any sort of true power behind it? Well, the easy way and the very logical way, at least in my mind, to measure that and to answer that question is, can the bulls make some progress? Because if a bounce is bouncing, well, it's going to keep on bouncing, right? It's not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, if a bounce is moving upwards, and it's going to continue to be a bounce, well, then the last thing you want to see is for it to go back to where it was, because that's just like a contradiction of logic there. So think about 1325. Any sort of closes below it, or worse yet, if the price separates below it, what is that doing to the price? Well, as we just discussed, that would be putting the price back inside of this range right here. Going back, not a sign of power. But if the price rolls back over, bounces around here, and then heads back up, what would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have this set of lows down there. If you picture each one of these as stair steps, well, hey, now you have some stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And that's what truly strong moves do, right? That's what bounces are going to continue to do. They're going to continue to uptrend in the upwards direction. So to me, 1325, very revealing level, just for the simple reason of, is the price making progress forward, or is it going back to ranges where it already was? And, to me, 1325 makes that pretty straightforward to see. But if this upwards move continues, as we've already discussed, 1390 is going to be that key overall area of resistance. So, no doubt about it, bulls showed up, price started to bounce. Now it's just a question of, can the bulls build upon this momentum tomorrow to close out the week? We shall see. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right here to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.